KILR Killer Games.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer and welcome to the World Tour featuring Flight Simulator 98. And we have a lot of fun with this one just because of all the add-ons that we're getting on here and all the amazing things that that we can do with this simulator. Even some customized stuff that I'm happen to do as well, which is one of the graphics that you see below, which is RealATC, and it works with Flight Simulator 5.1, which is what I originally got it for, because it's the only type of ATC thing that came out for 5 that I could find. But I've been able to use it in conjunction with ProFlight 98 as a background type of ATC chatter. Because ProFlight 98 has this little thing with modules. So one module is the flight director. So you compile your flight plan, adventure, you bring it into Flight Director, which puts in weather, pretty much weather, and then sets up your GPS and EFIS, and then you compile it again, and then you've got your ATC and the flight director together in one adventure. Plus, the RealATC has a module that you can plug into plug into ProFlight 98. And now you got background ATC chatter besides this. So you have actual recorded background chatter. But something that I've customized and done, which they don't even talk about in the manual, is downloading live from liveatc.net actual chatter from the specific airports that we're at and that we're going to, and then replace those WAV files, and that gives this a little bit more realism, and that's what's been really making this fun. And I'm doing that on 5.1 also, just to give it that little extra touch to it. And when I do get Windows, or I'm sorry, not Windows, but Flight Simulator for Windows 95, again, I'll be doing the same thing with that one. Okay, so we are here at Greater Kankakee. Another thing that I've got going on.
Greater Kankakee traffic.
Yay!
H12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
Kankakee. So not only do I have the ATC from ProFlight, but then I've got the RealATC, which has some generic recorded stuff, and then I've got live ATC from the actual airports, and then I've got that talking from text-to-speech, which is tied into FSTraffic, which is this right here. Is that right? Yeah, FSTraffic. So with FSTraffic, you record flights, takeoff and landings. You can do static, scenery, and when you do your recordings, you can insert WAV files. And so you can actually put together this thing where towers talking to the airplane, and the airplane's talking back, and you actually record this thing, and you can record it from where you go. We can't record it too far because there's a radius of how far it goes out.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is departing the area to the south. Greater Kankakee.
And I know that's kind of how they do it, because where we're going, some of the stuff is on Unicom.
Unicom citation 404 Zulu.
But I first started hearing this Unicom stuff with Vox ATC that I use on Flight Simulator 10.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
Kankakee. I think we've already heard her. So they tend to talk over each other a little bit, but that's okay. All right, so where are we going? We're going on our trusty Commodore 64 map. Greater Kankakee, that's where we're at. We're going to Bloomington-Normal, right over here. So we got a bit of a flight ahead of us. So we got plenty of stuff that we can go over. These flights are not going to be boring, where we just kind of sit here and look at the screen, especially when it's dark. Gives me a chance to chat with you and also go through some more goodies that I've been getting in through the mail. So always interesting. Okay, so we've got our radar thing all set up here. Let's go ahead and get our radios set. Let's see. We'll take the pale tone. I think we can tune in the Bloomington-Normal right now, which is 108.2, but if not, I'll take pale tone, and we'll take the probably wouldn't hurt. I don't know.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is departing the area to the south. Greater Kankakee.
There must have been two of those. That maybe she has a twin. Anyway, we'll tune in this to kind of come in this direction, and then we'll use the Pontiac one.
Citation 18 X-ray miles east at 5,500 landing. Request field advisory.
And then we'll use the Pontiac.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
Is that the only one that's out there? I don't know, but we'll tune into Pontiac, so we've got a bit of an intersection point somewhere around here, and then we can go ahead and land at Bloomington.
Greater Kankakee traffic.
There's one.
205 is turning final. Greater Kankakee.
Let's take a look and see what runway we're supposed to take off from. No runway in use. Oh, there it goes. Runways in use 16. I guess we'll use 16 then. There's one that's moving. Oh, I think he wants fuel. For some odd reason. It's dark. I forgot which way we were. 16. Let's see, which way is 16? Ah, okay. That's odd. Someone else is going down the opposite way. Oh, that plane went around me. Okay.
Unicom Galaxy A2 Papa 4 miles west at 5,500 landing. Request field advisory. Galaxy A2 Papa winds steady 360 altimeter is 2991.
We're like turning in a certain direction.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
And there's our voices. And I use text-to-speech on those. Boy, those taxi lights could be a lot brighter. I could barely see them. Oh, I just think it's so cool that you can see all the planes and stuff. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but what I typically do when I record them is because you gotta do a flight from each like one side of the runway and then the other side of the runway, because if the wind blows a certain direction, there's only certain tracks or
Greater
flights.
Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is departing the area to the south. Greater Kankakee.
There's only certain ones that it'll play. It's not going to have planes coming in from different angles. So I will take off from one end, fly, a few miles away, stop the recording, and then
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
and then I'll start another recording where I come in and then land on the runway, and then I'll do it the opposite way.
Mooney 261 Quebec winds steady 3605 altimeter is 2991.
Ooh. I think that was the taxiway that we needed to take. Oh, no, it's not. There's another one up here. Yeah, there is. Okay, the next one is the one that we want to take. That's my radar view. There's no ATC taxiing in this one.
Clearjet 740 Charlie, 5 miles west, at 3,000, landing. Request field advisory.
Clearjet 740
UFOs!
Charlie, winds steady 3605
There's UFOs in the sky.
2991.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is departing the area to the south. Greater Kankakee.
Okay, so that flight was set up with two voices. One, they're taking the runway, and then after they take off, then they'll say we're departing the area. And then I just fly for a little bit, and then I stop the recording. I stop the track.
Unicom, Piper 49er November, 7 miles west at 5,500 landing. Request field advisory.
Piper 499 November, winds steady 360 at 5, altimeter is 2991.
Now, with the recordings that I put in for myself, I can easily, plan ahead and exchange a new recording where I put in the name of the airport, especially if I'm doing
Greater
multicom.
Kankakee traffic. Cessna 205 is turning final. Greater Kankakee.
So I had one where it was like base, final, and then when it landed, they went off the runway, and it's like, clear the runway. Now where we're going for Bloomington, I think I mentioned this. I've got live recordings from Bloomington, but it was hard to gather. I had to go through several days worth to gather clips. So I don't have enough clips to replace all of the generic ones. There was quite a few touch and goes when I was pulling the recordings from Bloomington. But it was kind of quiet at the airport. There was certain hours where it was busy, but
Unicom, Galaxy 651 Juliet 5 miles south at 5,500 landing. Request field advisory.
Galaxy 651 Juliet, winds steady 360 at 5, altimeter is
it may not be busy
2991.
when we get there, though. See, another thing too, if recording
Greater Kankakee traffic. Cessna 205 is turning final. Greater Kankakee.
so if recording the traffic isn't really your thing, it does automatically create traffic, but it's only for ILSs. So little airports that don't have an ILS will not have any traffic. You have to actually record that. But bigger airports that have an ILS runway, it will calculate traffic automatically. So this is a great program, if you like to do a little bit of micromanagement. But even if you don't, it'll still do some work for you. I am trying to turn and it's not working. Why is it not working? There it goes. That looks like that triangle UFO. It was many years ago. They had something that showed over Phoenix. It looked like a triangle of some sort. All right, let's see. Let's tune into, well, oh, we should already be tuned into Unicom 120.
Greater Kankakee
yeah.
traffic. Cessna 205 is clear of the active runway. Greater Kankakee. Greater
See-
Kankakee traffic. Cessna 205 is turning final. Greater Kankakee.
Okay, so this is what happened between the two. One of them landed, and then it created another plane that is taking that same route. And so they repeat themselves to make it appear that there's more traffic coming in. Now you can space that out by when you create your traffic. Not when you create it, but in your parameters. You can set here, okay, each channel is a recording. So you can delay it. You can delay the start in between them like 5 minutes or something. And so that, you know, or you can do it shorter if you want a really busy airport. I probably should have brought the delay up on this one a little bit. We'll adjust this stuff, you know, as we're going. All right. We're going to take the runway. Traffic, Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Departing runway 34 to the southwest. What? 34. Taking 16.
Unicom Challenger 488 Lima, 10 miles north, but 4,500.
Because that's the one I'm supposed to take.
Field advisory.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Cessna 205 is clear of the active runway. Greater Kankakee.
Maybe I should re-record some of these specific to an airport. That would give it a little bit of a personal touch. But I just have to do recordings all the time. But then again, some of these I am doing recordings on, so not mine, but you know, with the text to speech. Now I didn't do anything for Bloomington because we've got the RealATC, so I didn't see a need for that one.
73 Foxtrot 3 miles east at 3,000 landing. Request field advisory.
Bonanza 73 Foxtrot, winds steady 360 at 5, altimeter is 299.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Cessna 205 is turning final. Greater Kankakee.
There's another one.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
It gets to sound funny after a while. Okay, let's go ahead and tell everyone that we're leaving. I think initial clear taking, oh, here it is. Traffic, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, departing the area to the southwest. Bye!
Unicom Challenger 850
Greater
Romeo
Kankakee traffic.
10
Cessna
miles
205 is
west
clear of the
at
active
5,000
runway.
landing.
Greater
Request
Kankakee.
field advisory.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee. Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee. Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
Wow, she likes repeating herself. Alright, we need to... Our flight
Greater
plan
Kankakee traffic.
is up to
Beach
4,000.
12 Sierra is departing the area to the south. Greater Kankakee.
My goodness.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
That's nice.
Greater Kankakee traffic, Cessna 205 is turning final. Greater Kankakee.
I had a third one, but it doesn't sound like she's out there. All right, we need to, I guess, change
Greater
to
Kankakee traffic.
departure.
12 Sierra is departing the area to the south. Greater Kankakee.
Let's see, 118.05. Let's see if we can do. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to check in now. 122.23. Okay. Traffic, Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Greater Kankakee traffic,
miles.
Cessna 205 is clear of the active runway. Greater Kankakee.
I have two radios. I have two radios in here.
Baron 614, India, 9er, miles east at 1,500, landing, request field advisory.
Baron 614, India, winds steady, 05 with 5, altimeter
Greater
2991.
Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is departing the area to the south. Greater Kankakee.
They're not listening to me. Traffic, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, 13 miles. Northeast at 3,500. I have a cat in here.
Greater Kankakee traffic. Beach 12 Sierra is taking runway 16 to the south. Greater Kankakee.
I forgot my landing gear. They're not responding to me. Fine, then we'll try
Greater Kankakee traffic,
departure.
Cessna 205 is turning final. Greater Kankakee.
Because these guys are getting annoying. Alright, 32.55.
At 2156, traffic at 2 o'clock, 6 miles on final for 25 left out of 6,000 in Airbus.
We're looking in at 2156.
There's the RealATC. Approach, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, out of 4,000. 4,000. IFR. Departure and approach are the same frequency.
13 Foxtrot, cleared as filed, squawk 5614. 13
6.
Foxtrot, contact center on 118.35.
Approach southwest, 511, level at 6.
11835. Roger. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day. Okay, 11835.
Turn left heading 205, send and maintain 4,000.
Center Cessna 13 Foxtrot, out of 4,000. 500. 4,000. IFR.
Roger, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, radar contact. Turn left heading 205, descend and maintain 4,000.
What?
135 is with you, level at 17,000.
Nippon.
Roger. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. It's like, I don't know why they're telling me that. I'm already at 4,000. And I'm kind of going 205. I'm following my flight plan.
4157 night end. Verify altitude.
Bonanza 6, 1 kilo, squawking 4157.
Now the question is, are we going to be hearing the recorded center stuff that I got from Chicago Center? We will find out. Let's take a look at our recordings here. Or not recordings, or nav radios. Bloomington is 108.2. 108.2. This thing has slid over again. Sorry, I gotta bring this down here.
TWA 3882, say again.
Piper 862, call center, squawk 2102, NIDEM, verify altitude.
Piper 862 Golf, squawking 2102, level at 16,500.
Yankee Cargo 662, you're cleared for 12,000.
Southwest 2388, descend and maintain flight level 270.
There's the real stuff.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, contact approach on 132.55.
132.55. Why?
Roger, Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day.
I'm not near anything. Why you want me to go to approach? We're not even close to the airport.
Approach, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, out of 4,500, 4,000. IFR.
Roger, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, radar contact, turn left heading 205, descend and maintain 4,000.
At 2570, you have the airport in sight at 9 o'clock, 4 miles. Affirmative. At 2570, cleared visual approach, runway 19 left.
Clear visual 19 left, yeah, 2570.
Approach Learjet 253 Sierra, heading 100 at 3,000, squawking 4766, requesting 10,000, and clearance to transit the CCA.
So
Learjet 253 Sierra,
one of them was
radar
real,
contact,
one was generic.
cleared into the TCA, turn left heading 010.
That's should be
Roger,
ProFlight
turn
98.
Learjet 253 Sierra.
It's nice. It all blends together. I mean, there's a slight, you can tell there's a slight difference, but I like that. You've got the real stuff mixed in with the ProFlight stuff. The only thing that sounds weird is the text-to-speech stuff, but I like it. There's a lot of variety there, and it really makes it sound like you got different people talking. I think it mixes in really well.
Cessna 13.
Whoops. Okay, I have no idea what they just said.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Say again.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
I am.
Approach Cessna 926.
We'll go to
3920.
3920.
Squawking 2301, requesting 7,500, and clearance to transit the CCA.
Cessna 926 Foxtrot, radar contact, cleared into the TCA,
Oh.
turn right heading 140.
Roger, turn 140, Cessna 926 Foxtrot.
Okay, so IKK. See, and then there's KIKK because I put it in there differently. It's really weird. You've got some of the airports in there has got the ones that start with the K, and some of them don't. Like Bloomington, for example, it's KBMI, but you need to put it in how it's listed in the game. So here where you've got, and I love this airport facility directory, either if you go to airport or the airport facility directory, which pulls up the map, and then you can look up specific airports. It's you can find out what the ICAO code is, and you need to put it in that way, so that way it knows. Alright, I'm going to turn my heading thing here just slightly.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, contact Chicago Center on 121.5.
Are we going back to that again? What was that? I forgot. I forgot the frequency.
Say again.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Contact Chicago Center on 121.5.
121.5. Okay.
Roger. Cessna.
Roger.
13 Foxtrot. Good day.
121.5.
Chicago Center. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Out of 3,500 for 4,000. IFR.
Roger, Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Radar contact.
Continental 1144. Proceed direct to the outer marker and hold.
Bank up 660, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Chicago Center, Continental 121 is with you, level at 11,000.
Hold on.
Continental 121. Roger.
No, that was ProFlight.
Altimeter is 2991.
Roger, 2991, Continental 121.
Now, ProFlight, when you record all the different wave files, you record each of the centers, like Chicago Center, Albuquerque Center, Kansas City Center. So you record all those, and then it pieces together your sentences and stuff. For a moment, I thought that was the RealATC.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Contact approach on 121.35.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that. You guys are making me irritated.
Approach. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Out of 3,500 for 4,000. IFR.
Roger, Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Radar contact.
Oh, I think it's my altitude. How far away are we? We're only 36 miles. Okay, KBMI, runways in use 29 and 3. So we need to land at one of those, otherwise we're going to have traffic coming up against us. So hopefully it gives us the right runway. Alright. Let's take a look at some more goodies. Oh, by the way, it was a couple episodes ago I mentioned how I had a pilot shop where I had the box, but I didn't have the CD. And I got the CD. I was able to order that by itself, and I was like looking for my box. Well, here it is. Here's my box. Now this is for Flight Simulator 5, and this is just a group of tools. They're like freeware, shareware. Some are like, some you have to register, and like it's so old you're not going to be able to register it anymore. So what you could do is do it on VMware and go back to Snapshot.
260 to join the 260 radio outbound from Romeo Bravo Sierra. Climb and maintain 4,000.
Okay.
Roger. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day.
All right, we're going to 260. We'll climb to 4,000.
Approach Beaver 187.
So the pilot's shop,
Speedbird 1.
It's got aircraft, scenery, navigation tools, and there's secret Easter eggs. So you got 7 new aircraft in here. You got a
13 Foxtrot. Contact approach on 118.05.
Oh my goodness. Okay, that's the one for Bloomington.
Roger. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day.
Good day, good day, good day. 118.05. approach. Cessna 1-3 Foxtrot. So you've got 7 new aircraft on here. You got a DHC, Twin Otter, a Mitsubishi MU-2A,
Cessna 1-3 Foxtrot. Radar contact.
McDonnell Douglas DC-9 at DC-9.
180 speed, then 6,000 to 187.
That's real.
At 0506, turn right, Golf 1, say destination.
That one I think is generic.
At 0506, roger. Runway 20, taxi, Golf 1, Golf. Cross runway 29 at Golf.
No, that is the real one.
Foxtrot to runway 20.
Golf 1 Golf, cross 29 Golf, Echo Fox, go to 20, pat 0506.
So the flight planners, there's like something with flight planning and approach plates here. So that's kind of cool. And then there's Easter eggs where you've got scenic landmarks for Flight Simulator 5.1. So there's like flybys for Mount Rushmore, Taj Mahal, and Big Ben. There's the Kremlin in Moscow. There's Hong Kong, Las Vegas, Aspen, Grand Tetons, France, Canada, Scotland, Switzerland, Vietnam. I know Phoenix is in here.
Swiss Air, Niner 54.
So
Chicken 129 to set a maintain 2,000.
you don't really need Las Vegas because
Mary traffic Phenom 321 kilomiles 10 miles.
it's not that one.
Republic 305, Republic, I would like to keep your speed up, sir, for space.
Apollo 305, roger.
Cessna 1-3 Foxtrot. Turn left heading 250. Climb and maintain 4,000. Vectors for the ILS. Runway 29er. Approach.
1525 and 4 miles on the final approach.
I don't know if that's the right runway.
Maintain 2,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 12 at approach.
8110, clear on this, first half, like a 1525.
Mary traffic Phenom 321
Okay,
kilomiles
that's not
10
it.
miles to the east. Visual runway
29er. Did you hear that? That's from Bloomington. Okay, so I don't really need the Las Vegas one because I have this. This is the one from
Cessna
BAO.
1-3 Foxtrot. Turn left heading 245. Climb and maintain 4,000.
245. Oh, we're kind of. All right. Oh my goodness, we're losing altitude. Why is that?
Canada 793, heavy descent of 5 discretion, maintain flight level 240.
Okay, there's some planes up ahead. Those are the ones that I recorded. All right, we're how far away? 23 miles. Let's open up this box. Let's see what's in here. This thing is taped up like nuts. We're kidding with this one. Oh, you know what? If I just cut it here on the side, I think. Aha. Holy smokes, this is big. Okay, this is cool. I got this directly from... Mike, this is thick. I got this for Flight Simulator 2004. Mega Scenery USA 2005. This is Volume 5, which has Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and surrounding areas. This is brand new, and I got it for $1. $1. I'm not kidding. There's like a hidden page or something, and I managed to find it, and it was like there was like 6 of them that were only $1. And this one I didn't see online on eBay. That's where I've been getting a lot of this stuff. So yeah, brand new, $1. But the download ones costed money. It was the physical copies that were $1. Go figure.
At 2570, lot number 5 for the runway, or you can find 19 left as number 2, your choice.
We were assigned 19 left before. Is it Is that what we're number 5 for?
Nope.
That's the
Number
real
1, 19 left
ATC.
now, and descend and maintain 6,000.
Okay, down to 6,000, yeah, 25.
Okay, so here's another one.
70 expected descent through 9,000. Traffic at 11 o'clock, 6 miles eastbound, MB80 out of 10.
Roll expect 2570.
Skyfinder 472, cleared visual approach runway 25 left.
Good for the approach 25 left, Skyfinder 472.
Okay, so this is going to be for Flight Simulator 5. This is Scenery Canada. This is from WizardWorks. I've been finding that there's quite a few from WizardWorks. I've got another one that I think came also.
2570, 12.7 for 8.
2570, law number 5 for the runway, or you can plan 19 left as number 2, your choice.
We were assigned 19 left before. Is that what we're number 5 for?
Nope, you're number 1 for 19 left now, and descend and maintain 6,000.
Okay, down to 6,000, yeah, 2570.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn left heading 240.
Got another one here. 240.
229, maintain 2,000.
2,000, back 129.
To the center western 144, 290. 144, roger, flight level 290.
Look at all the lights. That's the airport.
07, but 8,000. Squawking 2442.
Vanguard 907, turn right heading 060.
I have another one that came, but
Roger, turn
it wasn't
06,
Canada. It was
907.
something else. Oh, and this happens to be it. I thought it was a small.
Cessna 80377, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles, opposite direction indicates 2,000. 377.
I didn't think it came in the big box. I thought it was the
2156.
like the Canada one I just showed.
2156, okay, the wind's 190.13, and you're about number 12 for that runway.
Well, in that case, we'd like to go to 19 left then.
Okay, stay on the 20 heading, expect 19 left, descend and maintain 8,000, United 2156.
020 heading down to 8,000, United 2156.
So, England and Wales, and this is from WizardWorks as well.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn right heading 245.
Shut up. Now, I want Europe 3. That's the one that I really want, is Europe 3, because that's got England. I'm going to put a screen, a graphic on the bottom, so you can see. Oh, it's small.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, turn right heading 260.
Oh, 260 now, okay. No. 260. So Europe 3, do you see that? That is from Apollo, and I'm looking for it. And I will make use of it in these videos. I've got 1, I've got 2, I need 3, so I've got the complete collection.
Foxtrot, turn right heading 260, descend and maintain 3,500.
3,500, huh?
500 kilo, leveling 240.
500 kilo, Lieutenant, roger.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, cleared for the ILS. Runway 29er. Approach, contact tower on 124.65 when established.
12.
Southwest 1118, descend and maintain 8,000, advise when you have the runway in sight.
12465.
Southwest 1118, cleared visual approach.
That's not approach.
Wind is
That's tower.
Approach Singapore 335 with 8,000, squawking 4500.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Say again.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, cleared for the ILS. Runway 29er. Approach, contact tower on 124.65 when established.
Oh, tower, okay.
Approach.
Roger. Until established on the ILS. Runway 29er, Cessna 13 Foxtrot.
Skin 129 is 4 miles from the final approach, fixed turn right heading 110. Maintain 2000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 12 right approach. 110 degrees, maintain 2000, close traffic to the approach, American 129.
Okay. What is the ILS? That's what we need to find out. 29 ILS. It says it changed. It's not the same anymore. Localizer 110.95. I got a feeling that that's not going to be it. .95. No, it came up. Well, nope, went away. I don't think that's right. I think it's off. Okay, I'm going to tune in the tower now. 124.65. That way you can hear some more real stuff for Bloomington. It don't want to let me.
Tower, Comair, 815, wind check.
Comair 815, wind steady, 020.5.
Roger, Comair, 815.
Okay. It's not the right command. Tower, Cessna 13 Foxtrot, 4 miles to the south at 3,500 IFR, landing.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, wind 020.5, altimeter is 2 clear to land, runway 29er.
Torch 42, base, gear down, runway 2.
Torch 42, runway 2, cleared for the option.
Runway 2 clear for the option, Torch 42.
That's real.
Tower Mobile 849.
Okay, so where is the airport? I think I passed it.
I'd like to get the safety area for 20 to work on the light.
FA Mobile 849, you can proceed inside safety area, runway 20.
849, clear to the safety area for 20.
Down 29. 29 is that way. I think that's it right there.
That's 466, be ready for me as soon as Japan Air clears.
Yes, sir, we're ready.
That's 466, be ready for me as soon as Japan Air clears.
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Okay, people, 694,
Just in case you didn't hear him the first time.
1 heavy, Nerd Tower. 1 heavy is inside the marker. 1 heavy, runway 4 right, wind 010 at 6, clear to land. We're going to land 4 right, 1 heavy.
Bloomington traffic, airport 14 on Echo. We'll be inspecting Foxtrot and Foxtrot.
See?
Please advise, Bloomington traffic.
Bloomington traffic.
Helicopter 11 Foxtrot Hotel, Bloomington Tower. Helicopter 11 Foxtrot Hotel, Bloomington Tower. Roger, understand 6 miles to the northwest of Bloomington. You're already inside. What's your direction? And helicopter 1 Foxtrot Hotel, how close to Bloomington are you going to be getting?
Why does it keep repeating itself?
Helicopter 1 Foxtrot Hotel, roger, understand you're transitioning northwest to southeast. Report when you're being Bloomington to the west of Bloomington. For your transition, do have current
okay,
traffic pattern for runway
this is 29er. We're going to have to go around.
Helicopter 1 Foxtrot Hotel, just want to verify you are northwest of the airfield.
It's a little more during the west.
Roger.
United 2024, reduce speed to 150, practical change to runway 28 left, clear to land.
On the 28 left, 150 knots, clear to land, yeah.
I was going to say, I thought that was the airport for a moment.
Tower, Piper 5.
No, that is the city of Bloomington. That's what that is.
00 with information, Victor.
Piper 524 Delta. Enter left downwind.
There's our airport.
Left downwind, Piper 524 Delta.
Okay, so this is the runway that we need. I'm going to go straight and then turn around and then come through like that.
Ready 31 right to straight out.
265 Hotel Papa, tower hold short runway 31 right.
Short to 31 right. 5 Hotel Papa.
And it's 25, runway 1 right, taxi into position, out.
Position hold 1 right, Sundance 25.
Oh, and this is, at least on the Commodore 64 map, it says Bloomington-Normal, but the actual name of the airport is Central Illinois Regional.
For report 7.
I guess we need to slow down. We're going way too fast.
And Twin 750 Alpha, what else?
We're going to 2,000
Okay, you're only going up to 2,000?
Yeah, we're just going out to my Cooksville strip.
I don't want to put my... Oh, I guess I could put my landing gear down.
Flight Star 716, visual 20.
Flight Star 716, Bloomington Tower, roger.
All right, let's put our EFIS away. I don't think we're going to need that. Of course, I can't see because of the stupid thing here. Aha, there we go. Let's turn a little bit this way. Yeah, so I didn't record any voices for these planes because I've got the live ATC, so you know that works. Greater Kankakee didn't have anything recorded. Oh, one of them disappeared. Did you see that? That's where the recording of that track stopped.
Charlie Lima, any chance for the right if we slow it down? Charlie Lima, affirmative. Number 2, follow the Dutchess, now heading to your right, left of the wrong, runway 31 right, clear to land. 7 Charlie Lima, clear to land, 31 right. 73 Mike, runway 31 right, clear to land, number 1. Grab the route, 31 right, 73 Mike. 5 Mike, runway 31 left, clear to land.
We can find out what the ILS is if we click on this and look up Chicago. Oh, no, we need to go to Bloomington. Bloomington. Whoop, just passed it. Okay, 29 is 108.30. Oh, we're almost out. We're at 108.2. All right, close.
People 1 over to tower. People 1 heavy golf tower 18 to bank off your helpful. Nice up as
Boom, there it is.
134, contact approach. Have a nice flight. Thank you, sir. Good day to you, 134.
And we'll set this one to 108.2. Change that. That way we've got our mileage here. I don't think we're going 999 knots. Don't think that's happening.
Tower, Pan Am 526, ready for takeoff. Request west departure.
Pan Am 526, cleared for takeoff. West departure approved.
Roger, cleared
Let's
for
see.
takeoff. Pan Am 526.
I want to take a look at... Now T4TX, the reason why it says no runway in use is because no one's using it. Okay, runways in use 29. Good. That means the other traffic are using that one too. So we won't be going against someone.
Chance for the right if we slow it down. Charlie, affirmative. Number 2, follow the Duchess now heading to your right, left and wrong. Runway 31 right, clear to land. 7 Charlie, Lima, clear to land. 31 right. 73 Mike,
This is
runway
good.
31
We
right,
can
clear to
use
land,
this.
number 1. Grab the route. 71 right. 73 Mike. 5 number Mike, runway 31 left, clear to land. Right, that's 31 right. 73 Mike.
49, you can proceed back inside safety area, runway 20.
That one's real.
Tower 849, cleared in the safety area for 20.
Onboard 3525, turn right on Gulf 1.
When I was see, I gotta download it and then have to change it to a WAV file. So I'm also, some of them are like combined with tower and ground, so I had to go through and separate them. But I heard the bing. So yeah, that's the real stuff. That's the live ATC there.
Traffic, 321, Mike departing runway 11 to the north.
That's 466, be ready for me as soon as Japan Air clears.
Gonna take off the Europe 3. So yeah, I'm looking for that. If you have it and you're not using it, please, let's arrange something, okay? I will make use of it, and we'll have it on the show. We'll have it on the tour.
28 left at the approach in.
Okay, I'm gonna fly out to 10 miles and then we'll turn.
Tower mobile 849.
I got one more goodie right here. I'm hoping this is what I think it is.
I think Mobile 49, you can proceed inside safety area, runway 20.
849 cleared in the safety area for 20.
No, it's not. I'm still waiting for it. But, oh my goodness, this thing is heavy.
134, contact approach. Have a nice flight. Thank you, sir. Good day to you, 134.
Man, this box has seen better days. So this is for Flight Simulator 98. I was lucky finding this. This is Mega Scenery. So this is photorealistic scenery, and it's the Pacific Northwest. So look at some of these pictures. That's for Flight Simulator 98.
Tower 849 cleared in the safety area for 20.
So that's going to look really nice. I don't know what else they did for Flight Simulator 98, but you know, I will make use of photo scenery for Flight Simulator 98 also. I'm still waiting for a few more things.
603, runway 1 right, cleared for takeoff. Clear takeoff, 603. Runway 4 left, wind 010 at 6, clear for takeoff. 33, wind 0606, runway 28 right, cleared to land, long roll to kilos approved. Clear to land, going to kilo, you're on 33.
Tower 1 contact, we're going to momentarily break off to the north, and we'll be rejoining the line we were just on.
Alright, that's good enough. Let's...
I got the 1 Foxtrot Hotel, roger. Advise if you come within 4 miles of the airport.
1 Foxtrot Hotel, we'll go.
Military traffic.
Alpha doing Kilo Mike, clear runway 29 and Alpha.
Yeah, wings 5209, traffic 12, 32 miles southbound, altitude on use caution, companies on frequency, similar call sign. 5209, roger.
Tower, Cessna 615 Sierra Alpha, ready to go, 11.
Wind Cessna 615 Sierra Alpha, Bloomington Tower, runway 11, clear for takeoff, left turn at northeastbound approved.
Sierra Alpha, clear to go 11 with the left turn to the northeast.
George 42, request right close for runway 2.
See, I think the runways might have changed.
Bridge 42 approved as requested.
Like there's a runway 3 on this, but they're talking about runway 2.
Report 7.
But I assure you, it is Bloomington that I got all these from.
We're going to 2000 MSL.
Okay, you're only going up to 2000?
Yeah, we're just going out to my Cooksville strip.
Roger.
Flight Star 716, visual 20.
Flight Star 716, Bloomington Tower, roger, continue, report midfield. Left down 1 runway 20, traffic just part off runway 11 is a twin Cessna climbing up to 2000, approximately at 3 miles.
Now, Flight Simulator 5.1 with live ATC, it does a lot better job of randomizing stuff. This is probably repeating the stuff a little too much, probably because I got it tied into ProFlight 98, that's my guess. So it's not, if it was working by itself, it probably would work correctly, where it sequences between it sequences between each wave file, and it doesn't repeat it unless it's gone all the way through.
Roger, 96, Flight Star 72.
Bloomington traffic, Airport 14 is at the GA ramp at Alpha, and we'll be inspecting Alpha Charlie.
Bloomington traffic, Bloomington traffic.
Bloomington traffic, Bloomington traffic.
Bloomington traffic, Bloomington traffic. That's the first one I've heard where they repeat the airport twice.
947, hold short of November, remain this frequency. 1 heavy, Nerd Tower. 1 heavy is inside the marker. 1 heavy, runway 4 right, wind 010 at 6, clear to land. Then land 4 right, 1 heavy. Okay, people, 694, clear for takeoff. 947, hold short of November, remain this frequency. 1 heavy, Nerd Tower. 1 heavy is inside the marker. 1 heavy, runway 4 right, wind 010 at 6, clear to land. Then land 4 right, 1 heavy.
Airport 19. Airport 19, Tower.
Oh man, where's that runway at?
Airport 19, you can proceed inside safety area, runway 29 at Golf. Remain off the hard surface.
In safety area off the hard surface, Airport 19.
I think that's it right there.
Bloomington traffic, Airport 14 is at the GA ramp at Alpha, and we'll be inspecting Alpha Charlie, Delta Echo. Please advise, Bloomington traffic.
FedEx 73, cleared to land.
Let's slow this down some more.
4542 Foxtrot Tower. Right down with departure, approved runway 31 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Traffic to the Dutch is approaching quarter mile.
Oops.
Roger, confirm, cleared for immediate takeoff. 42 Foxtrot, affirmative, immediate takeoff. Runway 31 right. 42 Foxtrot rolling.
Holy.
010 at 6, clear for takeoff. Japan 1 heavy, cross 1 left and runway 1 right. Hold short of 28 left at the approach in.
Japan 1 clear cross, 1 left and 1 right, hold short of 28 left.
Tower, Cherokee 4542 Foxtrot, holding short, runway 31 right, ready for takeoff. 4542 Foxtrot Tower. Right down with departure, approved runway 31 right, cleared for immediate takeoff. Traffic to the Dutch is approaching quarter mile. Roger, confirm, cleared for immediate takeoff. 42 Foxtrot, affirmative, immediate takeoff. Runway 31 right. 42 Foxtrot rolling.
Immediate takeoff, my goodness.
70, reduce speed to 230. You said you had the airport inside? We have the airport inside. We'll pull it back to 237.
Man, something's going on.
Twin Cessna 615 Sierra.
Uh,
Tower, understand northwest or northeast?
What the heck?
5 Sierra Alpha, Roger, winds 200 at 7, runway 11 taxi.
I think. Yeah, I needed to do approach, not nav.
Hey, who else called inbound over UTC? Yeah, this is Dutch, 5173 Mike. Just on there. 5173 Mike, return. Straight in runway 31 right, squawk 5300 down. 5200 right down. That's 17 Mike.
Yeah, wings 5209, traffic 1232 miles southbound, altitude on use caution, companies on frequency, similar call sign. 5209, Roger. And then 603.
I had delivery.
Position hold.
601 right, today 603.
People 1 over to tower. People 1 heavy, golf tower 18 to thank off your help. Nice up as if you want. Keep behind you.
It's not delivery.
Torch 42, base.
It's Dairy Queen.
Torch 42, runway 2, clear for the option.
Runway 2 clear for the option. Torch 42.
Preliminary traffic. Now 321, Kilo Mike, clear runway 29 and Alpha.
Runway 4 left, wind 010 at 6, clear for takeoff.
Gotta be careful here. Make sure that we're not getting low enough to stall. I think I see a plane that's coming our way. It shouldn't be.
Tower Aeroflow 227 by 4000, squawking 6061 with information Victor.
Aeroflow 227, report 2 miles south to the airport.
Roger, report 2 south of the airport. Aeroflow 227.
Traffic 321, Kilo Mike, 4 mile final, runway 29.
That's 466, be ready for me as soon as Japan Air clears.
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Continental 134, wind 060 at 5, runway 1 right, cleared for takeoff, Brasilia, Octa left, will turn away.
Roger, Continental 134, clear for takeoff.
Tower Mobile 849.
Okay, we can turn off autopilot. We don't need that.
Okay, Mobile 849, Tower.
I'd like to get the safety area for 20 to work on the light.
I think Mobile 849, you can proceed inside safety area, runway 20.
849, cleared in the safety area for 20.
Okay, people 694, cleared for takeoff. 947, hold short of November, remain this frequency. For 1 heavy, Nerd Tower. 1 heavy is inside the marker. 1 heavy, runway 4 right, wind 010 at 6, clear to land. We're going to land 4 right, people 1 heavy.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, contact ground on 121.65 when clear of the active.
Roger. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Good day. Good day.
Torch 42, maintain VFR.
Should be saying good night. Good night.
Archer, thanks for the help today.
You're welcome.
Tower Commander 315 Echo by 3000, squawking 1200.
Commander 315 Echo, report 3 miles north to the airport.
Roger, report
Ground
to the airport.
121.65.
Cherokee A3.
There we go.
Southwest 32 Alpha, ready to go to EFDA hangar.
That's roll 32 Alpha. Make the left turn on Tango, right turn at 49, but hold short of uniform.
32 Alpha.
Ground Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Clear the active runway.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot, taxi to terminal.
Roger. Taxi to terminal. Cessna 13 Foxtrot. We should be hearing some ground ATC from Bloomington now. Like how they say, taxi to terminal. There isn't one. There's a tower.
KLM 622, taxi to runway and hold.
Roger, KLM 622.
I think those two planes just hit each other. I can't tell. So for those of you who have played Flight Simulator 98, did you ever jazz it up this much? I didn't. I am now.
AirTran 495 at the terminal with information. Victor.
AirTran 495, taxi to runway and hold.
Roger. AirTran.
And I'm having a blast with this. I gotta tell you.
Airshots 5843, a little bit of delay, got wheels up, time up, tree 7, time now, 1224 and a quarter.
That one's real.
Air Shuttle 5843, contact tower when you're ready to go.
Okay. When you hear the real stuff, it's like so laid back and like it doesn't follow like the stuff that you hear on the simulator where it's like so perfect.
Western 456 is clear to 59. Western 456, taxi to the gate.
See, I put static scenery to planes here and here. I don't know why the lights are on. Oh, maybe because I need to turn them off. When I recorded it, I think my lights were on. That may explain
Let's go on Bloomington Ground taken.
why. Yep. Bloomington Ground.
Hotel ready to taxi.
Air Shuttle 5843, runway 20, taxi via Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot.
Okay, Foxtrot 1 Foxtrot, runway 20, Shuttle 5843.
Flight Star 716, turn right on Gulf 1 taxiway, what's your destination?
Mark
Flight Star 716, Bloomington Ground, Roger, you familiar where that's at?
So, Flight Star 716.
Flight Star 716, Roger, turn right there, Gulf 1 taxiway, contact ground point 65 for your taxi and we'll guide you in there, no problem.
Thanks, already Golf 1 over to ground, Flight Star 716. Flight Star 716, Golf 1 to the ground mark hangar.
Flight Star 716, Bloomington Ground, Roger. Taxi to the ramp via Golf, Echo, cross runway 29 at Golf. And once you get on Echo taxiway, if you look over to your right, you'll see the FedEx hangar, or FedEx aircraft. You can probably see it now, but that's where Gromark's at. You'll be taxiing into that ramp.
Great, thanks. I think we see it, Golf, Echo, and cross T9, Flight Star 716.
Southwest 32 Alpha, ready to go to EFTA hangar. That's roll 32
That's a
Alpha,
generic
make a
one.
left turn on Tango, right turn at 49, but hold short of uniform. 32 Alpha.
Air Shuttle 5843, a little bit of delay, get a wheels up, time up, tree 7, time now, 1224 and a quarter.
And that one's real.
Air Shuttle 5843, contact tower when you're ready to go.
Okay.
Air Shuttle 5843.
All right, we're going to change to flight service here.
Time now, 1224 and a quarter.
We'll close our flight plan here. 122.2. Radio Cessna 13 Foxtrot is on the ground. Would you close my IFR flight plan at this time? I don't know why it's radio.
13 Foxtrot, Roger, we'll close out your flight plan at 34. Flight service, Piper 83.
Cessna 13 Foxtrot. Roger, thank you. Oh, looks like one of the planes disappeared over there. They'll disappear if another flight gets picked up that's more than the allowed maximum, so put our flaps back up. Turn our lights off. This is so cool. It's so cool to be able to push these old simulators, you know, just to their limit. I mean, to try to bring it up to the level of the later ones. So it's just so cool, and I hope you're enjoying this, because you know, we've got many more flights ahead of us, and guys, we're just gonna have a blast. We're gonna have a blast with this one. And I want to jazz up Flight Simulator 5. I mean, the graphics aren't, you know, they're less so, but you know, we can really have fun with that one too. All right, well, that's it. We're here at Bloomington-Normal. Appreciate you tuning in, and hey, check out the other versions on the other simulators of this flight, because I'll be doing ATC on those with the different ATC programs I have. So like Flight Simulator 2000, I can't see my camera. I've got ProFlight 2000. This was the precursor. This is a successor to ProFlight 98 and the precursor to ProFlight Emulator. And then just the regular default ATC with Flight Simulator 2002, and then ProFlight Emulator for 2004, Vox ATC for 10, and then for X-Plane, for the moment, we're doing ProFlight Emulator, but eventually I'll get Pilot to ATC if and when they get that tied up with World Traffic 3. So lots of fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Join me for the next flight. You know, we're having fun with these. So
864 Oscar 122.2.
Stop talking.
864 Oscar flight service.
Beach 864 Oscar is on the ground. Please close out my IFR flight plan at this time.
How about we just turn that off? All right. So we're gonna just kind of chill out here in Bloomington for a while. So when we get back, we'll probably come back in about 3 hours or so after midnight. Okay, got to get some rest, you know. All right. We'll see ya. If you thought this flight was interesting, then you might want to check it out on these other flight simulators that you see on your screen. It's just a fun way to relive old memories and see how things changed over the years. Be sure to subscribe to be notified of any new videos, and I'll see you on the next flight.